Hello everyone, welcome back to Gamers Intel. Today's segment, we continue on with reviewing Pokemon trading cards. I'm AnthonyTZ, and last episode, we looked at... Last episode, we looked at the Pokemon trading card game Scarlet Violet Burning Spark Pack that had Latios and Latias on the cover, even though they were nowhere near the, in the actual cards. Instead, we looked at all of these guys. Some of them were pretty dang good, others not so much. You know, get that name in. That one was not good. Don't believe me? I just dropped it all, so now we don't get to look at those. So last time, I also not only showed you guys this pack, but I also teased you with this one as well. I figured we were going to have enough time to where we were going to be able to look at both, but since it took like about 16-17 minutes, we decided to make that just a single pack episode, and now we're going to continue on looking at more Scarlet and Violet for Surging Sparks, with this time Pikachu on the cover. So I thought this was going to be complicated to open up, but no, this is pretty easy. You just open up the pack like this, pull out the pack like that. You can still keep the box like that. And yeah. So let's look at these cards in a second. Okay, it's crazy. The last few times when I tried to open these packs and stuff like that, it took me a minute just to do them. But this episode and last episode, I just did it flawlessly. So let's see here. Got our whole stack right here. Last time we had a couple of not okay cards and a lot of pretty good looking art, so let's see what we got this time. So first draw, it's an energy card just like last time, so we're not gonna go into too much detail on that one because it's the exact same card. Let's see here. So the next card, okay, so whoa, alright, so it's a trainer card. Cyrano. I don't know how to properly pronounce that name, but this guy is dapper as heck! Let's see here, what's his ability here? Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Okay, that's pretty good. You may play only one supporter card during your turn. Okay, you know what? This guy, he's smooth, he's awesome! Alright, I'm glad we got the trainer card out of the way this time, like last time where it was the last thing we looked at, and killing the vibe of Braviary's awesome exit. So let's see here. Our next card is... Whoa! A Dino! Oh man, look at the card right here. Okay, it's a reverse holographic where we got the background, has all the detail, it's kind of shiny. We got Stomp Off and Bite for its moves, and weakness is Grass. What? What? It should be fairy all the way, but okay. Alright, so looking at this, I love how this is looking with its style. There's no thick black outlines or anything like that. The only kind of outline is a darker shade of a specific color, so everything kind of blends in kind of interestingly. We've got Dino in the center right here, having contrast with its background, and then as it goes further down where things are getting darker in the background, Dino's body is now popping out with the darkness right there, and I've got a string on my glove that's gonna be bugging the ever-living crud out of me right now. So ignoring that, the card is working very well with contrasting and everything like that. I think this is looking really good. For those who don't know, contrast is when something pops out from a darker color and a lighter color. So in this case, Dino's head, hoodie area, is popping out with a light background, and then as it gets darker, its body is popping out. Its head, its mouth right here is kind of blending in a little bit, but you know what? It still works. This still works, so I give this a good, I want to say 9 out of 10. It's pretty dang good. Okay, so Dino was first, so our next card is, okay, a Meowstic, and you know what, this is looking pretty interesting. We've got another reverse holographic where the body is shiny, and the card art is not, but you know, that's okay. We got Beckoning Tail and Side Shot for its moves. Sometimes I like to read the moves, sometimes I don't. I don't know why. It feels like sometimes that helps it out. Hold on 1 second. Sorry for the abrupt cut there. I just got a doorbell ring. It's Girl Scout cookie time apparently, so awesome. Peanut was not too happy. So we were looking at this Meowstic card. So I was like looking at the names and stuff like that of the moves, and sometimes I like to read that out. It doesn't really help out with the review, but let's look at this card. So this is really good. I love the dark colors of the Meowstic and like the rose bushes and everything. That looks very pretty. This looks very nice. I really like this artwork. Oh, it's got his little mouth open. He's like, what? I just woke up. What are you doing? What's going on here? God, my thumb is killing me. I just accidentally slammed the door. Like, not slammed, but I closed my front door on my thumb, and ow. That has nothing to do with the review, but okay, that's happening. Alright, so, oh my gosh. So the roses and everything, that looks really nice. This looks so pretty. I'd give this a good 8 out of 10. It's not bad. It's good. It's not bad. But I feel like if this was like a holographic card, like right here, it would look very pretty with like so much more like shine and reflection. It's a good card, but if it was like holographic, it would like look even better. All right, so we got plenty more cards to go through. So let's see here. Next card is a Bruxish. Okay, so this actually kind of looks pretty good. Last episode, we looked at something that, like an Oricorio card where it was like, meh. This works with all of the right colors. So this looks fantastic, actually. Bruxish kind of looks like it was like airbrushed a little bit here. It's using all the psychedelic colors that is associated with it. So like it's a, if I remember correctly, a psychic water type. So let's see here. Big bite and counterattack. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. But like the colors of Bruxish also work well with like the reflection of the water up here. As you can see, there's yellows, there's pinks and purples and stuff like that that go along with what Bruxish's colors are. So I like that a lot. Like it blends in without having to blend in with its surroundings. It's also got this like yellow outline around its body, like that is the same, similarly yellow to like the highlights of the top of the water up here, to give it more of a like I don't know, like energy aura of sorts. But yeah, this is pretty good. I actually give this 10 out of 10. This is actually 10 out of 10 artwork. I stand by it. I know people are probably pissed I still gave Meowstic its grade. The next card is whoa. All right, we're going back with the action-oriented cards here. So we've got Paldean Tauros, and this one's like the pure fighting type. It's the regular one. It's not like the firefighting or the water fighting version. So we've got Smash Kick and blocking Stop. So Stomp. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. You can see that this Tauros is charging towards you. We've got like the dust and dirt like going to its sides because it's like kicking it up as it's charging at you. You've got rocks flying all over the place. Their tails, I always look a little weird like that, but you know what? I would think with how it's like charging at you, they should be like more like blowing behind it. But overall, this is still pretty good looking. You can see like it's angry, it's charging at you and stuff like that. You know what? This is like, I love the background too. Like this is like Paldea. There's got rivers and trees all over the place in that game. In Scarlet and Violet, I give this a, I'm going with a 9 out of 10. That's how I feel. It's really good artwork. I know people are like going, wait, you just gave Bruxish a 10 out of 10. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just getting a feeling like, I feel like there's something about this could have been a bit different. Like, whether it looks like it's charging at you or it's just standing there and like getting its aura up. It's kind of hard to tell like now that I think about it. It looks like it's just like moving its front like hoof up here, like it's like doing the thing before it like starts to charge. So that could be its aura up. You know what? Actually, now that I think, like, now that this is making me think, you know, I will bump it up to a 10 out of 10. This is actually, yeah, 10 out of 10 artwork. How dare I say it was 9 out of 10. My thumb is killing me. Oh my god. No, seriously, I slammed... Again, I didn't slam it, but I closed my front door on it as I was walking away, telling Peanut to stop barking at the Girl Scouts. Like, oh my gosh. She does not like intruders. Not that they were intruders, but she doesn't like people walking up to her territory. Alright, next. Okay, we got another trainer card. Another Carno. Alright, so this one's a lot more simpler looking than the last one we just saw. Does the oh yeah, that's right. He's the head of that one that's right. I completely forgot. It's been so long since I played Scarlet and Violet. Like, about 6 months maybe or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he's like the head of like the DLC area. I can't remember the name of it at the top of my head. Ah man, how dare I forget this. But yeah, okay, so we've got a good, like, here, let me bring up the other card. So we've got a good like compliments of like a normal looking card and then a special card. Like, look at these. Same type, like same kind of like things that they do. Like, okay, same abilities that these cards do, but look at just how, like, the difference between, okay, regular, damn, you know what I mean? And even his eyes are holographic. He's awesome. Okay, so yeah, these are interesting cards to like look at side by side. Alright, so because I accidentally just looked at this one. Okay, Volcarona. Goodness. Oh man, I love Volcarona. It's based off of Mothra. And like, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Like, let me try to get a good focus on this. Oh my gosh, it's like if Starry Night was like a battlefield in a way, or something like that. Like, look at that. We got the thunder, I mean the lightning in the background. We got a sunset going on the opposite side. I feel like there's a fire going on somehow. There's flames coming off of Volcarona. Actually, yes, that's what's happening. And it's just a master of like elements. Like, it's a great Pokemon. Leech Life. Alright. Turbulent Wings. Okay, I feel like that's going on right here, but look at this. This is absolutely 11 out of 10. It goes above and beyond. This is like possibly my favorite card in this in the past 2 packs we've looked at. Even better than, I like this a lot better than the Flygon, and that thing was gorgeous because of how holographic it was. And also way more than the Braviary from the last episode. Like, oh my god, this is just, oh my god, this is so good. This is so amazing. The oranges, the blues, and everything is just, oh my gosh. Again, working with complementary colors. Orange and blue are complements. So we've got like the dark blues, and some, I think it's kind of hard to tell with like the lighting on this, but maybe some purples in there too. The orange of the sunset, the like orange of the, like orangish red of the wings. It, like, everything just works. It all works together in this artwork. Yeah, 11 out of 10. That was just amazing. All right, 3 more cards left. So next is me. Aww, he's so cute. Hey, well, he's psychic type, but okay, I'll work with it. Again, bringing up from the last episode, the Oricorio art, where I was like, oh, it's too simple, it's too basic. This works because he's a baby. Togepi is a baby, and he's taking a little nap, so let's be a little quiet while he rests his little beady eyes. Oh my god, he's so cute. I feel like this is like a scene from a Kirby cutscene or something like that. This is so cute. He's falling asleep on the grasslands. There's flowers all over him. Kind of looks like he was drawn in crayon a little bit. Ah, this works. This 100% works with like Togepi and like the fact that he's a baby Pokemon. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Ah man, I love it. This is 10 out of 10. Absolutely. I refuse to say otherwise. This is 10 out of 10 baby right here. He's so cute. I always love Togepi. Alright, down to the last 2 cards. This one is a Yamask. And very interestingly, okay, it's kind of graphic looking. Oh my gosh, I love the use of like the line art and everything. the red flowers glowing with the red eyes. He's looking into his mask of like what his, or if you don't know the lore, the masks that Yamask carry are supposed to be like the face of who they were when they were once alive. So he's staring into its own face. Oh my gosh, this is actually pretty interesting looking. I could see this being like a t-shirt or something like that with like the certain line work here and there. But it's very interesting to see like these, I don't know, golden poppies or like these tropical like looking flowers around a Yamask. It's like, considering they're supposed to be like, you know, desert themed and stuff like that, they're like evolve into Coffer Egregious and stuff like that. At least this specific one does. It's not like a Galarian Yamask that turns into a rune or anything. So it's really interesting to see these flowers. I kind of want to do some research to see if like maybe in Egypt there's these types of flowers. So I don't know. Ah man, this is actually pretty cool. But rating wise, I would give this, my gut's kind of going with a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's still pretty good, but like there's a whole lot of space like with the flowers. It's like resting right down here on the bottom, and that's okay. But it's like making me think of like why. And especially since it goes like really dark and down here, it's like, I don't know. I feel like there could be something even more, or like it just feels like it's missing something. But that's nothing wrong with it. It still looks pretty good. So yes, that is a 7 out of 10. Alright, the last card, and it is... Blitzel. I love Blitzels. Ah, man, I love the Z Striker. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so we've got this little Blitzel. I've never seen him, like, stand like this before. This is very interesting. He's trying to drink some water, but it's raised its head up because it probably, like, is alerted to, like, the sound of, like, a predator or something coming towards it. So it's, like, on alert. Or it's being very cautious before it drinks some water here. Like, you can see the water down here. It looks like it just rained or something like that. So it's like going to like an area where there like some water was collected, or it's like a creek or something like that. Oh my gosh, I love this. It looks like this was made with like watercolor actually. Yeah, I think this might have been painted with watercolors because it looks like that kind of style, and then maybe like someone like used like a black ink pen or something like that to do certain outlines. But yes, this is really good. My gosh, like I could just look at this is a piece of art right here. This is true art. Like, I'm not gonna say it's even better than the Volcarona or anything like that, but you know what, I could see this being an actual painting hung up like in an art gallery or someone's like house or something like that, you know? Like, I love this. It has add-on and Static Shock. Now I want to watch some DC cartoons. If you get that, awesome. Ah, man. Like, the next Blitzel I get, I'm naming it Static Shock. I have to now, because that'd be awesome. Ah, man, I just love it. This just tells a story in its own. Like, it's really good. And again, like, I never, like, usually when you see a Blitzel, it's like always got its head up and everything like that. This looks like, I don't know, there's like a sense of vulnerability, and you want to like be be cautious, or you want to care for it, you know? You want to be like, make sure that nothing happens to this Blitzel. Like, whether it's like got a predator like lurking around or something, you want to protect this Blitzel because it looks like it's about to take its guard down, and you're like, no, nothing's gonna get to you. I will protect you. You get yourself some water. You're my baby, or some. I don't know. It feels like this is a good Pokemon card. I give this a 10 out of 10. Like, this is fantastic. I love that it's making me think and everything like that. That's what I like about certain like cards. Like, you look at the card right here from Yamask. Yeah, you'll think about a few things here and there, but mostly like what could have been like an improvement. Or let's bring her back up. Oricorio. What about this card makes you think? Like, the only thing I'm thinking is, okay, it's just dancing in the leaves. That's it. Meanwhile, the Zangoose card we looked at, it's making me think, okay, it's either like prepping for like a fight with Seviper, or maybe it's on a hunt for something, or it makes you think a few things. Togepi. The Togepi card right here. It makes me think happiness. It makes me feel like comfortable. I don't know. The Volcarona. Looking at these two cards side by side, like, this makes me think that this is an epic scene. Like, it is maybe like one side of a fight. Like, I feel like maybe it's looking at another Pokemon and it's in the middle of a fight. Like, we've got the setting sun right here. Maybe on another card there was like the rising moon and it's fighting, like it's like enemy or something like that, or I don't know. But it's these kind of cards make me like, are the reason why I wanted to do this series in the first place. Because I wanted to look at these cards and appreciate the artwork that goes into them. On this side, we see power. We see like something mystical. We see like Mothra, basically. On this one, we see baby zebra trying to get something to drink, but is also being cautious about like what's around it. You got a little bit of it, like angry. Maybe no, that's just how I was looking at it a moment ago. But just looking at these cards and all the different like styles of art, I just realized my camera was. I'm not my camera. My light was popping up in that small corner right there. I hope that hasn't been up there for a while. But looking at all of these cards, it's like, what is these stories? Are you just getting this because it's a Pokemon doing an attack? Are you doing this? Are you collecting these because you like just want to get like see like an interesting artwork of a Pokemon? Is it because that this Pokemon is your favorite and you want to collect the other ones to like play the card game with? Or do you want to see like beautiful artwork of these like fascinating made up creatures that just like make you think, oh god, I wish these things were alive. I wish these things were real. Or something like that. I don't know. I didn't mean to go very deep into this on this series, but man, this is one of the things I love about Pokemon and like the trading cards is like it just shows you like interesting things. Like it's evolved since it first like came about. Like when I was a little kid, we got our Pokemon cards. It was just artwork of the Pokemon. Okay, cool. That the first like wave of these cards, it was awesome. You just get the artwork of the Pokemon. Okay, I've collected Slowbro. Okay, I've collected Tauros. Sometimes there would be a little bit of fun art in them. It wouldn't just be like the Ken Sugimori art or anything like that. Sometimes they would show maybe a little bit of like a thing going on. Like I had, oh god, which one? I had one Pokemon card where like it was like something on like a top of a tower. And it's like, okay, why is it on the top of this tower? And it's like, okay, these things can be fascinating. They can just be not just be representing the Pokemon just like doing something willy-nilly like this. It could show a story. It could show an action. It could show an environment. It could show the Pokemon being amazing. Or even in the case of the trainer cards, you could show something that is simple, like this for Cyrano. Or you could show something amazing, like that shows off like how cool and suave he is, like this. It's just these cards, these Pokemon cards. They're just not just pieces of paper. These are full-on pieces of art. A lot of these things, I believe, could be museum-worthy. Not so much. Man, I can't believe I keep ragging on Oricorio. It's just the one that's like right here next to me. We see some that could like make you wonder, wow, what is your story? But I mean, just look at this. Like, how does this make you feel? What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this? Mwah. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. What did you guys think about the Pokemon cards I've shown you in the past 2 episodes? I genuinely would love to know. Please give me your thoughts. Give me your feedback of what you feel about Pokemon art. I mean, if you feel like it's just trading cards, who cares? They're supposed to show action or just the Pokemon. Okay, if that's your opinion, nothing wrong with that. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. If those are your words, that's totally fine. I just love to hear what people think about these things. These aren't just like a simple hobby. This isn't just like a piece of paper to me. This is someone took the time to make something like this. Someone took the time to think about what colors to use on this. What kind of actions someone decided to use on this. Did they decide to like make the background look blurry to like draw focus to the thing in the foreground? These things just make me really appreciate the art form that is like for Pokemon art. And then there's like just these ones that are just meant to be flashy, and there's nothing wrong with that. This looks like beautiful. Like it's beautiful like how shiny it is because it goes with the motif of the like terrestrial like forms. It's wearing like the thing that could like it could be any type thing. And there's nothing wrong with these kind of cards either. Like one of my EX cards I have is of a Noivern and it's like solid gold. Or at least the Noivern is. Like it's colored gold. It's not like a gold card or anything like that. But yes, I want to know what everyone thinks of like Pokemon art. Like when it comes to like the trading cards and stuff like that. Like what is your thoughts on trading card art? Man, I did not think I was gonna get this deep into like this series. I thought it was just gonna be rating cards. What I thought about them, 10 out of 10, great. 5 out of 10, could have been better. Ah, man. It just makes me think, and like, I cannot wait until my friends start joining in on this series with me. Well, I've talked a long time about this, so I'm gonna end the episode right now. So thank you all for joining us for this episode of the we were looking at the Scarlet and Violet Surging Sparks with the Pikachu art, and we didn't get a single Pikachu. What? Wait, hold on. Where was its pack? Its pack was okay. It was all right. It was the same one as last time. All right. I hope you all have a great day. And if you don't be like don't be like those scalpers who just go bursting into like a Costco or a Target and just steal, like not steal, but like get your hands on all the cards before anyone else can. No, this hobby belongs to everybody. Whether you're a kid, whether you're a teen, adult, or like an grandparents. These should be appreciated by everybody. And with that said, see you guys soon for more cards that comes. See you guys soon for more cards. I gotta work on these outros. Bye.